worry about it, George. Sorry. I can't hear you. Sorry. Forget about it. Sorry. Volume all the way down. It's hockey night in Pasadena. Here they come right off the ice. The Mites playoff game. Belmont takes on Pasadena. Good afternoon, everybody. A beautiful holiday afternoon in Pasadena. And the Belmont team from Northern California taking on the tournament host team, Bill Ruggiero's Maple Leafs. And it should be a good one. We saw a thrilling victory last night by Belmont over Fresno, 3-1. And look for number 72 out there, Billy Cox, who's the White Shirts' main man and top scorer. Also with him, number 71, Andrew Bergen. 34, Bodie Dressler. Sometimes wears 44, by the way. We'll have to see what Big Bodie is sporting today. Two brothers, Taylor Houston, number 17, and down now comes Cox, and he's ridden off into the corner. The Houston brothers, Parker, 7, Taylor, number 17, Larry Gilliam, number 14, Andrew Quant, Andrew the big boy, number 13, Michael Tornabene, number 5, and Michael Baxley, number 2, make up the squad. And the goaltender is Danny Nelson, fresh from a nice one-goal game in this tournament against Fresno. For the homestanding Maple Leafs, in the blue, well, we've seen them often, and this has been the best tournament we have covered for them. They are 4-0 in this tournament, trying to make it 5-0. But tournament points don't count now, as this is the championship round. Billy Ruggiero, number 40, tends the twines for the Leafs. He's had a great tournament, only given up 1 goal so far in 4 games. Pamela Ruggiero wears number 8. Sister Angela Ruggiero, number 9. Barton Thrasher the Crasser, number 84, smallest boy on the ice out there, and a good one. Travis Cone, 21, and most improved player I've seen at this tournament. Danny Rasmussen wears number 50. Big Eric Palmer, 99, back on defense. Brian Sterling, and he's a sterling, sturdy defenseman. Brian works so well with number 4, Tommy Stone. And Jimmy Henning, number 55, Jimmy the big center man for the Leafs. Billy Ruggiero in the twines. We have played, 2.5 minutes, and this is, I say that, the scoreboard blinks out again and comes on. And a shot, and there's the first score. And Belmont takes the lead 1-0. As Cox's line brought it down, I thought Billy Cox got a major league name, the famous Brooklyn Dodger third baseman of the past. And it's 1-0 for the red, white, and blue of Belmont. Belmont from Northern California, Pasadena homestanding, and that score came at the 2:50 mark of the first period, and Belmont is on the board. Now Ruggiero starts the playoff for the Maple Leafs, and play is called. Angela Ruggiero with the pigtail there, Sister Pamela, the star defense ladies. But let me tell you something, they can play offense as well. I have seen many a game where the girls have been on the front line. Well, it was Billy Cox's good scoring and Andy Quant that got Belmont to the finals. Now they lead 1-0. Puck down deep in Maple Leaf zone. And Billy Ruggiero tending the twines. One of the Houston boys there, number 17. Look for 34, actually 44 out there. Brody Dressler, too, for Belmont. They're a good little squad. Took them a while to get their sea legs down here in Southern California, but they're on a roll now. And Bill Ruggiero's Leafs enjoying perhaps the best tournament I've seen them play. Right in front of the net. Tommy Stone trying to get something going. Look at, well, the puck being on the sideboards now. When George swings back, you'll see number 55, Jimmy Henning. And Jimmy is most effective when he can get parked right in front of the goaltender. Both as a screener and a shooter and a rebound maker. Play on the end boards. This is going to be a battle. Pasadena has rolled over the opposition here as they did in Phoenix. But they have to mount the final hurdle, and here comes Belmont on the attack. A nice 2-on-1. They roll right in. Carried wide, a weak shot. Billy slides over to the near post and makes the save. Nicely done by Billy. Here's Tommy Stone on the boards. Tommy works it up over the red line. We're shooting this game from a slightly unusual angle, and there's an offside now. Just as Tommy started to bring it in, I think Jimmy Hemming was just offside. We'll take a break for a moment. 10:13 to go. 1-0 for Belmont. Face off at center ice. It's a beautiful day here in Pasadena. On the draw, Stone tries to work it in, catches a little bit of a body, loses, but the Leafs now dump it in on the end boards. Back to get it, number 14. Larry Gilliam. Down goes Hawks, I believe. But Belmont gets it going forward. There's Sterling back there on defense. He is such a sturdy guy. I love talking to him. Serious-minded and just a terrific little player. Play out at the red line. It may be hard for you, as it is for me, as I look at this game through the wire mesh, to see the lines on the ice. I don't know how well it shows up on television. Danny Rasmussen makes a nice centering pass there, trying to find Tommy Stone. Rasmussen playing right wing, Stone in center. They can't penetrate the Belmont defense. There's Ruggiero now at the blue line. Ooh. And Quant ties up the Leafs for the moment. Leafs trying to get that first score. First score of the game off of the hardest. Oh, down hard. Two players a bit slow getting up. And possession now goes to the Blue Shirts. They pound it off the boards. Home standing, trying to win their own tournament at home. Eric Palmer gets possession now, right on the near boards. Eric to Jimmy Stewart of Pasadena Hockey, the silent man. There's a shot. Oh, it's off the stick. Oh, boy. That would have been an icing, but it went off the stick of the Belmont defender and almost into the goal mouth. Right down the middle. Here comes Belmont. Two defense back. Cox tries to throw it in front. Billy Ruggiero makes the save. Puts it to the corner. After it, Rasmussen. He loses at the blue line. Michael Bexley sends it forward again, and Cox will chase it into the corner. We have played 6 minutes, and it's 1-0 for Belmont. And the kids from Northern California. Good shot on goal. Good save by Billy Ruggiero as Billy Cox shoots it dead on. You know, Billy is such a good player out there. Both Billies. Billy Ruggiero, who wears number 40, you can see his number. But Billy Cox, I wish someone would tell him not to wear his hip pads so high. People are going to want to see who he is. He's such an outstanding centerman, and it's so hard to pick up his number. Running time now. Here in the first two periods. In the third period, I believe they'll play stop time unless there's a 5-goal differential. So far, it's been a very successful tournament for the hosting team. As I say, that's only the second goal Billy Ruggiero has given up. Billy contending for MVP honors if they have MVP in this tournament, certainly for goaltenders for the Mites. Cox will face it off along with Jimmy Hemming. Hemming number 55, Billy Cox 72. And there's a stoppage of play, something going on at the other end of the ice, so we'll be right back. And now Cox and Hemming ready to draw. One by Cox. It comes back to the blue line. Little man on the point sends it forward. Right in front, and Belmont. Quant trying to pick up something. It goes to the goal mouth and cleared away at the defense, and then it slides wide to Ruggiero. Nice having your sisters there helping you. Quant shoots. Nice save by Billy. George giving you a good look at that one. Quant is a good shooter. Maple Leafs had a long shot on goal, and Nelson turns it aside. That's Hemming up the ice to get the rebound. Jimmy plays it from the corner. Throws it in front. Trying to find Stone. Tommy has it. Behind the net. Nelson going side to side. And Bodie Dressler in front of the net to help him out. Belmont staves them off. Here they come on the counterattack. Cox throws a long shot at Ruggiero. And now Ruggiero. Sisters as defense women, and Billy is goalie. Look at that, all the way up. Angelo Ruggiero making the play there. The Ruggiero girls gives the boys about 15 minutes to get it going, and then they take charge. So far, the Blue Shirts looking a little bit flat here in the first period. And Belmont, with nothing to lose and everything to gain, playing very smartly. The red, white, and blue of Belmont. The blue and white of the Leafs. Pass is too long for Dressler. But Quant can't control it. Now they do. Right down the middle again. He comes in, he shoots. Save for Billy Ruggiero. And in the first period here, it's been pretty much all Belmont, and Billy Ruggiero making a couple of good stops. He's been beaten once, but it could have been 3-0 easily by this time with 5:05 to go in the first period. Belmont won in Pasadena, no score. Cox wins the faceoff. He's very good at that. Hemming chases it into the boards. Cox gets possession, fans on a shot as he just tried to slap at it. Here's Andrew Quant, Andrew Bergen. Bergen, 71, took a whack at that one. Up the ice now. Here come the Leafs. Hemming going for the net. A clean breakaway. A shot, a score! Tommy Stone! Tommy Stone beats Nelson. Goalie had no chance on that as two of the blue shirts were coming in simultaneously, and he had to watch both the shooter and Hemming coming to the net. No chance on that one for Danny Nelson. It's 1-1. Nice goal as the Leafs do indeed tie it up. And that was a shorthanded goal. That was as the Leafs are short a player. And now if it's even side, they have put up a penalty. So the Leafs get the equalizer, 1-1. Down the ice, Billy Cox. Billy is tied up, gets the pass, a shot, a score! Oh, and he hit the post. I hope he's all right. Oh, my goodness, that looked like Macho Man going into the ring post. I thought he scored on that as I was diverted. And it was a boy that hit the post. Oh, my, I'm so glad he's all right. Pardon me on that one, folks, but I was really concerned about that. Thank goodness these young players really don't go terribly fast out there. Well, that could have been a serious accident. You know, I have long said that in youth hockey, those goalposts should be made of rubber. I'd rather have the post moved off the hinges than see a person hurt, and my heart was in my throat on that one. Thank goodness. I don't think the partisans from Belmont mind not getting that goal, that their man wasn't hurt. Headman pass to Hemming. Hemming breaking in by the defense. Good. Hey, Nelson on his game there. Still 1-1. Again, George has a much better viewing angle than I have, quite frankly, as his view is unimpeded. I'm watching this game through mesh, and I thought I saw that puck go in on the Pasadena end of the ice, and then the boy going right into the goalpost. Oh. I read this week in a medical journal that accidents, serious accidents, are rare among players less than 10 years of age, simply because they don't go fast enough, nor are they heavy enough to really hurt each other very badly. Gilliam tries to play the puck along the side boards. But, of course, a metal goalpost is something else again. Here's Travis Cone. Travis, 21, much improved, 7 years of age, his first year with the Leafs. Travis digs it out, slides it over, tries to find the crasher. And now play is called at the blue line as the Leafs go in offside. 1:52 to go in the first period, and we're all tied up 1-1. Tries to move it forward to Danny Rasmussen. Danny gets it on the wing. Then he loses it to the backliner of Belmont. Three Leafs there, too close together. Doggone as they don't come out with the puck, and it's the Sterling one. That Sterling little backliner. Number 7. Good chance, right in. Nelson not giving any ground. Belmont playing tough. Leafs favored in this game because of their good performance in the tournament. Cox trying to go for it. Eric Palmer beats him to the puck. Nice play by Eric. Eric's quiet, but he can be very efficient out there, and he stopped the leading scorer there for Belmont. That one goes through the legs of Houston, but Belmont takes it away. Billy Cox again throws a bouncing shot. Billy Ruggiero sees it go wide and off the end boards. Rasmussen golfs at it, sends it up to Barton Thrasher. Thrasher circles at the red line. 21 seconds to go in the period. A very good first period for both sides. Barton looks for the return pass. It goes off a stick and to the end boards where Cox goes after it for Belmont. 10 seconds to go in the period. 1-1 the score. Good first period. Leafs have it down deep, but with 5 seconds to go, they've got to hurry. Here's Sterling. You can hear Bill Ruggiero saying shoot, shoot, but the period ends. It's a good one. One period in the books. Belmont won. Pasadena won. We'll be back with the action of the second period in just a few moments. Second period of play. Score tied 1-1. Belmont moving towards the right in the white and blue, and Pasadena coming down our way as we're shooting from just in front of goalkeeper Danny Nelson. Due to the configurations of the arena, Jimmy Hemming along the near boards. You're looking right down on him now. Interesting shooting situation here. You've got a lot of sunlight and also some fluorescent light on the ice. Picture might look a little blue to you right now, but bear with us. Got the blue-shirted Leafs on the ice. Look at that, cruising right in, right through three. They try to work it over. Shot just goes wide. Jimmy Hemming. Jimmy falls trying to dig it out, but the puck comes right back to his way, and two of the Belmont players collide. Houston and Baxley, and now Michael gets possession. This is for the Mite Championship of the tournament. Billy Cox has it behind Danny Nelson. A steal. Good try for a score there. Did you see the little crasher come in and try to take that one away? Hemming, Cone, and Thrasher, the forward line. Back on defense, Ruggiero and Palmer for the Leafs. Quant, Bergen, Cox, Baxley out there for Belmont. As there's a power play going on, and Danny Nelson doing a good job holding the Leafs off so far. Look a little Barton in front of the net now, looking for the pass out. That's well played. Hemming tries to stop him breaking out. He goes by Travis Cone. This is Andrew Quant. Andy ragging the puck very effectively. Andy's still with it. Lucky number 13. Now Ruggiero steals it and puts it up the center again where Bergen gets possession for Belmont. Puck goes all the way back on the end boards. 1-1 is the score. Belmont playing very effectively so far here in this playoff round game of the Mites. Belmont's youngest player is, I don't have that in front of me, I'm sorry. I'll check it for you. Barton Thrasher, the youngest for the Mites, a 7-year-old. Billy Ruggiero, 8. Brian Sterling, 8. This is Tommy Stone. Billy Ruggiero is the oldest on the team. All of 10 years of age. In comes the Leafs. Danny Nelson doesn't give any ground to Tommy Stone. We have played 3:15 or thereabout in the period. 1-1, a really good game. Belmont really up for this one now. Belmont on a roll after beating a very tough Fresno team last night. And we do have that game on tape, folks. The Belmont folks. Boy, Belmont is looking so much better than when we saw them earlier on in this tournament. Juan tries the headmaner. That one is picked off by Ruggiero. Ruggiero gets by Michael Bixley. Here's Angela. Cuts by another. Rides right in. Two Leafs in front. Tommy Stone backhands it. Right in front. Scores indeed a score. Beautiful play. Ruggiero set it up beautifully. Deking by two. Getting it over to Tommy Stone. Return pass to Ruggiero, and bango. 2-1 for the Leafs on a beautiful goal. Again, Danny Nelson with no chance on that one. Super play. 2-1 for Pasadena. So the Leafs take the lead at the 4:30 mark of the second period. We've had some nice goals in this game. I mean, any kind of a goal counts, a garbage goal, any kind, but we've had some really nice goals in this one. One of the folks here asked me, where's the instant replay? Well, as you have this game on tape, folks, you're your own instant replay, as a matter of fact. And you Pasadena folks might want to take this tape and run it backwards. I'm sure George gave you a good look at that very nice goal by Pasadena. The defenseman falls there, and it gives Pavela a chance to dig the puck off the boards. You know, one of the referees at the Phoenix tournament was complimenting the Ruggiero girls, saying that they are big, but they play gently. They're not there to hurt anybody, and they are so effective. The best two hockey-playing sisters, and right in a shot, scores! 3-1 Pasadena on a giveaway in front of Nelson. Beautiful goal again. Got the puck and knew where to put it. I believe that was Tommy Stone out there again, and Thrasher right in there too. Wow. 3-1. So the Leafs, who started quite slowly, quite frankly, in the first period, get their sea legs and move out to a 3-1 lead. Angela gets on the assist list. And just as I said earlier in the period, if the boys don't get something going early on, you'll find the Ruggiero girls doing a Bobby Orr and carrying the puck up the ice and starting the plays, and on occasion putting a good many in. 3-1 now. Here's Thrasher. Right in front. Beautiful pass on a good setup there. Just not able to get it in. Rebound. Travis shooting. Right in front. Oh, good chance there as Nelson covers it up nicely. And suddenly the Belmont defense is broken down in front of Danny Nelson. They've got to give young Danny more help. He played a great game against Fresno last night. On the return, Belmont brings it down. They run into Sterling. They still bring it to the doorstep of Billy Ruggiero, and Billy makes the save. Now, these two teams met, I believe, in the first round of the tournament, and Pasadena won decisively, and Belmont showing much stronger. They've got a couple of wins under their belt here, and they have more confidence. They played a great first period. Second period, it's been so far mostly Pasadena. But there's 7:54 to go, and it's still a 3-1 battle, anybody's game. We'll take a break after the next face-off. Let George get a rest. There's more work to be done. And all Leafs here in the second period. Hard shot, saved by Nelson. They send it up the length of the ice. It'll be icing the puck. So let us give George that break with a 3-1 lead for the Leafs. Has Pam Ruggiero to his left. Tries to put it over to the right to Danny Rasmussen. Danny's shot is blocked at the defense, but picked up by Stone. Stone's shot goes behind the net. Ruggiero trying to dig it out. Two Leafs back there. Stone and Ruggiero. They put it in front. Good chance. Ruggiero shoots. Now Nelson is not getting good defense here in front of him. They got to help him more. And Billy Cox skates it out. Cox, one man back. Cox in free. Breakaway on Ruggiero. He shoots. Billy doesn't let Billy get that one by. Billy Cox, the hot goal scorer for Belmont, stopped on that one. He must have had 5 good hard shots against Fresno, and he got the most important one in, the one that gave the go-ahead goal to Belmont last night. He's a good one. Cox right back again. This time Palmer back to help. The shot goes wide. Rasmussen takes it behind the net. Guarded by Ruggiero. Ruggiero has only given up 2 goals in 4 games plus 1 period and about half of the second period. He's had a great tournament. Racing for the puck is Tommy Stone. Tommy sweeps it in. Nelson makes a good save, and this time Belmont has a man in front of the net. Michael Tornaby brings it to safety. 3-1 the score for the Leafs. Stone tries to steal. Mixes it up with Michael Baxley. And it comes out to center ice. Here comes Cox. Billy was in the state tournament in Fresno. Good shot on goal. Dead on. Ruggiero makes the save and then flops on it to prevent a rebound. That's the way to do it. So Billy takes that one dead on the stick. Nothing through the 5 spot on Billy. And if you folks don't know what that means, I know many of you do, but some may not. There are 5 places you can put the puck in the net. Upper right, upper left, lower right, and between the goalie's legs. And that's the most embarrassing spot for a goalie. He doesn't want to let one go through there, so you've got to keep the stick down. And Billy had it in position on that one. Less than 5 minutes to go in the second period. 3-1 now for the Leafs. First goal scored by Belmont, and they made it stand up for about 10 minutes. Leafs going to the left. Belmont to the right. Winner of this game takes home the hardware. And these are very nice trophies. And normally I would save this for the last game of the tournament, but as Pasadena is playing in this one, I want to thank the tournament officials. Bill Ruggiero has organized, I think, a beautiful tournament, a friendly tournament. Unlike some we've been to, Hemming on the attack, a shot, a score! Jimmy Hemming streaks down the ice and beats Nelson to the outside post, and now it's 4-1, and it's been a big period here for the Leafs. Well, I'm just starting to talk about the tournament here, and many people here at Pasadena that I want to congratulate. We've gotten to know them personally now over 2 years. The president, Tim Tyler, has an older team here. The Warshaws, who do such a good job here. Bill Sterling does publicity, happy letters. Just great folks here at Pasadena. I have never been to a friendlier tournament. Unlike some tournaments we know about in other states, they charge the parents admission to come see their kids play. Not here in Pasadena, folks. These are good folks. And I'm told that Bill Ruggiero is going to be starting a hockey shop. And as an impartial observer, I'm all the way in here from New York. No better person to deal with when it comes to getting your hockey supplies. Here's a man that has played hockey, knows hockey, loves the youngsters who play. I can document that from the tapes we've done. So an outstanding effort here in Pasadena, and a big second period for his Maple Leafs with a 4-1 lead. But all is not done yet. Belmont has come to play in this game, and they're going to make a good showing. And with people like Andy Quant and Billy Cox, good goaltending by Danny Nelson, anything can still happen. The heart of a hockey game is 3 goals. And at the moment, it's the Leafs with a 4-1 lead. 2:30 to go in the second period. Coming through, Tommy Stone. Tommy shoots. Nelson got some last-minute help there from number 14, Larry Gilliam. And between Nelson and Gilliam, Tommy could not lift that one quite high enough to put it into the upper near corner. And that indeed does keep the 3-goal lead and keeps the Belmont youngsters in this game. Tommy Stone on the draw. Rasmussen tries to get it forward. Heavy traffic. Danny's shot. Danny shooting at Danny.
Andy, get her!
Nelson makes the save. Here's Ruggiero. She shoots. Bouncing puck. Oh, it looked like that was going to be a pass from sister to sister right at the goal mouth. And now it's cleared out. It's going to be an icing. No icing as he touches it short of the goal line. Long pass. They do get it there. That might have been a giveaway as little Billy Cox was trying to streak in there and intercept it. Now Ruggiero starts to play. Pass in center. Stone after it. One man back. Tommy gets through. Rasmussen gets possession. Pulls it in front. Saved by Nelson as he puts it on the end boards. Ruggiero after it. Amazing how this game has shifted in the second period. First period, Belmont. Here's Cox on the attack now. They need a score to get back into it. Cox whirling in on Ruggiero. Cox shoots. Boy, that was a nice rush. And a great shot by Billy Cox. Time running down with just 35 seconds to go in the period. That was a big stop for the Leafs. That Billy Cox is just a whirlwind out there. Center ice. Belmont trying to keep it in. Cox again from the side, roaring in on Ruggiero. Shot is wide. 18 seconds to go in the period. 4-1 for the Leafs. They send it all the way down. Nice pass. Finds Hemming. Nice defensive play as he slides in there to put it into the boards and cover it up. Hemming still battling for it with Quant. 3 seconds, 2 and 1, and there is the second period. As Ryan Sterling falls, but it's a well worthwhile fall as the Leafs have a big second stanza and go off in this championship round game with a 4-1 lead. And the question is, can they hold any of this into the third period and take the trophy? As they are homestanding, hosting the Pasadena tournament. At the end of 2, Pasadena 4 and Belmont 1. Well, the Leafs are 1 period away from winning their tournament. Billy Cox has something to say about that. He tries to break through again. Here's Belmont in the red, white, and blue. Going to the left. On the fly. Shot. Scores! As the shot, I believe, hit Billy and went in. So, Belmont opens up quickly with a score. Now, the official skating over to the score. That goal came in about 13 seconds of the period. You can run that one back and get a look at it as well. So Belmont has not given up, and give them credit. They're right back in the game. 4-2. Billy was handcuffed on that one. Only the third goal he's given up in 5 games, however, in the tournament. So that is Cox's second goal of the game. Michael Tornaby, number 5, gets the assist. And you can see why Cox and Tornaby and some of the other Belmont boys are on the contending state championship team for the Mites in Fresno. They are good players. 4-2 is the score. Michael tries to get possession again. Ruggiero sends it up the ice to center. Now Tommy Stone has Rasmussen to his right. Stone goes down, and he called. Nope. Took a Belmont player with him. Someone has lost a stick. It's Tommy. He retrieves it. Play ties up in the corner. Referee has called a delayed. Leafs. There'll be a man down, I believe, if Cox loses the puck. He does. Now let's see, as the referee's arm was extended for a long period of time. 11:02 to go. We're in stop time now with a 4-2 lead. And Eric Rasmussen is tagged for holding, I would think. So that could be the break Belmont needs to get back in the game. They came out flying. They scored a goal in 15 seconds. They're down by 2. And they'll have a power play going. Dressler out there with Gilliam. And Bergen. Look at this as the play just ping-pongs across the red line. It's under the body. Stone tries to dig it away from Cox. Tommy gets it. They're playing a man down now, remember, but they're on the attack looking for a shorthander. And play is called as Belmont tries to bring it in. 30 seconds gone in the penalty. 10:34 to go in the game. 2-goal advantage for the Maple Leafs. Playing for the Marbles now in this Mite Division game. They want to take the silverware and keep it here in Pasadena. Bill Ruggiero was telling me they spent something like $2,500 or thereabouts, pardon me, $250 on trophies. $2,500, that's the Stanley Cup, or at least part of it. And what do you think about this tournament first class, as I say, compared to the tournament we attended out of state, where they gave the kids medals and gave it out over the shoe shop counter. We'll have nice ceremonies here for these youngsters, and this will be a day and a weekend that they won't forget, I'm sure. Timmy Henning on the roll, chopping at him. It's Quant. Let's see if that's a penalty or not. Boy, the Leafs doing a great job short-handed. Well, it wasn't Quant who was sent. It is 44. So that evens off the manpower disadvantage for 52 seconds. And then the Leafs, who enjoy a 4-2 lead, will have it for 1:02 with 10:10 to go in the game. And Belmont has got to try to reverse things now. Get back in this game. You can't get the fourth before you get the third. Hemming on the faceoff. Sends it back to the point. Palmer throws it on the net. Now we're even sides for 3/4 of a minute. Cox rolls down. Shot saved by Ruggiero. Nicely done. Gotta watch that little Billy Cox. Boy. This is Jimmy Hemming. Hemming is bodied by Quant along the boards. Hemming goes around the defense. Man in front. Broken up by Belmont. Belmont with 2-on-2. He splits the defense. Goes by Palmer. Shoots. Hits the post. Oh, tough luck there for Belmont as Cox broke through and hit the post. But you folks who have heard me do these tapes before, you know I'm a former goaltender, and what the goalies say is that the post is part of the goaltender's equipment. So Billy catches a break there, as do the Leafs, and Belmont has hard luck. Boy, they needed that score. Now they're going to be a man down in 10 seconds. You can hear that one clank off the post, and Cox is just terrific out there. Back the other way. Tommy Stone, forechecking. Belmont breaks it out. Look at that, skating. As he goes around one, then he's tripped. Ooh, no call. They got away with one there. Play is offside. Now let's see if there is a call. Yes, they did see it. It is tripping. And we're getting a lot of penalties suddenly. So the Leafs lose their one-man advantage. It'll be even sides with 43 seconds. And then for 1:17 seconds, Belmont will have the extra man and the power play. A lot of action going on here. It's 4-2 Leafs. We'll take a break. On the faceoff, Cox wins it. Tries to get it by Travis Cone. Finally ends up putting it towards Ruggiero. His sister after it. I love that. The two sisters play defense. The brother plays goal. The daddy coaches. They're a great outfit. Long head man pass to Hemming. Broken up by Cox. Nicely done there. Belmont needs to score before they go a man down. And he is dumped, and it's going to be a penalty on... Was that Sterling? No, perhaps that was just an offside. Let me look again. I really cannot see the lines on the ice post because I'm looking at this game as I say through mesh. And the lines are rather light. You know, it's a long season. And the arena, by the way, is beautiful. It has been refurbished since last year, and it looks terrific. The lines on the ice are just a little bit indistinct. So wipe out that call. Each team still playing a man down. 30 seconds, even sides. Oh, a good try by Cox there. Ruggiero gave him no ground at all. Back up the ice. Here's Bergen. Andrew circling. Tommy Stone forechecking, making him take time to break it out. He puts it in front of his own net. Dangerous play. Chance for a steal for the Leafs. And a score and a giveaway in front of the net. And that's a bad mistake for Belmont. And opportunistic play for the Leafs. And you can see just how two plays could turn a game around. Had Belmont scored when they hit the post, had they not given the puck away, we would have a 4-3 game. And instead it goes the other way. Five to 3 now. We'll see who actually got the score as the Tom Sawyer of Pasadena hockey. Tommy Stone faces off. Leafs win it. Stolen now. Here's Cox. Cox shoots. Billy steers it to the side. Shot was wide anyway.
In the net, Bodie! In front of the net!
Now power play for Belmont as they have the extra skater. Oh, two boys collide there right at center ice. Travis Cone trying to get the puck. Travis is a quiet little fella. He needs to be a little more aggressive, but give him just a little time to grow. Shot on goal, and Billy has that one go through the crease. Talking about young Travis there. Let him get his sea legs and be on this team for a year, and he's going to be one of the stars. Offside now as Tommy Stone tries to bring it up. 5-2 now as the Leafs have opened up a 3-goal lead. It's a little hard to hear the PA here. Tommy Stone had the assist on that last goal, and I think Travis Cohn was the goal scorer, and if that's the case, that's the first goal we've seen Travis score for the Leafs. And that's great. Stone having a big game. The shot flies wide of Egerio. Tommy has 2 scores and at least 1 assist. That one flies up by Parker Houston, number 7. 6:44 to go, and Belmont rings the bell and comes right back and makes it 5-3. And Andrew Quant is congratulated. Didn't take Belmont long to get that one back. I think I said 5-2 before, by the way, as the scoreboard put up the wrong score. But it is now 5-3. Pasadena was leading 4-2. They score. Those Pasadena Leafs, and then the Belmont team comes down and racks up a third one. Belmont, much more impressive than they were early in the tournament. And Cox tries to drive the middle. Farmer stopped him. Now here's Danny Rasmussen. Rasmussen forecheck by Houston. Oh, a hard check there. Wow. And they're going to call a penalty on that as Stone leveled the one. No, he's just injured, I think. He's holding his knee, right? Or his... Well, we'll check. Let's see. Right in front of us, one of the little Belmont players down. Hope he's okay. He is. That's Houston on the deck. Taylor Houston, number 17. Yes, he and Stone collided very hard. We'll take a break. 6:18 to go. An exciting game for the Cup. And it's 5-3. Pasadena. And Taylor Houston gets a hand. Andy Quant gets the goal. They're sitting right next to me, some of the Belmont supporters, and they cheer young Andy on. They're back in the game now. They call Andrew Quanti, I hear. That's cute. 6:08 to go. Great game. Belmont really putting up a great effort. Now Tommy Stone. Egerio to the boards to get it. And Michael. Stone almost did again. They bring it behind Nelson. Rasmussen forechecking up the ice. I believe this is the last year for Danny and Eric Palmer. I believe they will turn 11 soon and won't be back next year. 2 good little players who have shown a lot of improvement. You see them right there together, 99 and 50. Stone loses that one at the defense. Look at Eric now. Danny fans on it. And back up ice. Here comes Belmont. They need 2. They have 5.5 to get it. Quant is stopped on that one. Egerio going for the puck. I tell you, no matter who wins or who loses this game, this has been a good effort on both sides. And the Belmont players, the 2 Michaels and Parker, the 2 Andrews and Larry, Taylor, Bodie, Billy Cox, Danny Nelson have made a fine showing here at the Pasadena tournament. And they have been improving each and every game, and that is great to see. This is Bergen. Bergen brings it behind Nelson. He's forechecked by Pasadena. Pasadena on their home ice. They're doing a great job out here. They're undefeated in this tournament. If they can hold any part of this lead for 4:41, they will win it. Egerio puts it in front. Belmont, though, giving it a great effort. Really kudos to the red, white, and blue here. They've done a great job. And again, if George could just swing the camera down here for a second, I want to show the Belmont fans. George, can you throw the camera down my way? And here's the Belmont contingent right here cheering their youngsters on. So give them a wave, folks. There you go. You know, I watch this impartially, but when it's your kid playing out there, I've seen parents have their fingers in their mouths. I've seen parents just living and dying as the youngsters play on the ice, and who can blame them? And the goalie's mother's sitting right beside me here, and I know she wished she could help Danny out there, but he doesn't need any help. He's played a good tournament. Kudos to the parents who get these kids into good organized play. Pasadena puts it up the boards. Possession to Belmont. Belmont throws it forward. Jimmy Hemming tips it over on the wing. Travis runs into Houston. Now, I'm not going to kid you, folks. I happen to know the Pasadena players better, to be really honest with you. But I'm impressed by Belmont today. Andrew has it for Belmont. Dragging the puck nicely and offside as he just made one turn too many at the line. and the winger anticipated the play, skated in offside. 3:59 to go in stop time now, and Belmont has 4 minutes less 1 second to get 2 goals. They've been really impressive. They have scored more on Pasadena than any other team in this tournament, and they are making a great fight out of it. Pasadena 5, Belmont 3 on the faceoff. You know, I tell you, if I had to pick stars in this game, Billy Cox is certainly going to be one of them. Here comes Billy. He moves on to Ruggiero. He shoots, and Billy comes up big and makes the save. Billy Ruggiero did not give ground there, and there's Sterling down on the deck, but helping to protect his goalie. Oh, my. Andrew Quant right in front of the net, and that's where he should be. Up the other end of the ice, you'll see Jimmy Hemming doing the same thing, and that was a big play. If Belmont had gotten that one, it's 5-4, and it's anybody's game, and Ruggiero comes up big, and Stone and his sister, I love it, come over to congratulate him. Face-off down deep in Leaf zone. I wonder if Belmont would think of pulling their goalie 2 goals down with 3.5 to go. You know, I can hear some of the Belmont parents next to me saying they're players, they just don't give up. This is the crasher. Over center, smallest boy on the ice. Shot is blocked. Stays in the neutral zone. Ruggiero after it. We have not had the pleasure of seeing the Leafs win a tournament. We've done about 10 games for them. And this looks like the day. I don't mean to jinx them. 3 minutes plus 7 seconds to go. They have a 2-goal lead. Belmont must get a score very quickly. Down comes Billy Cox. Runs into the defense. Gets it through. Shot on goal. Score! Billy Cox. Unassisted. And these Belmont kids do not give up indeed. Billy Cox makes it 5-4. What a game here in Pasadena.
Pretty good, Hap. Good playing, yeah.
Good playing indeed. Now the scoreboard light has gone out. It's about 2.5 minutes to go. And this is going to be a gangbusters finish, folks. Firehouse hockey. Rasmussen takes the face-off. And now certainly Danny Nelson will be removed for another skater. Stone buzzing around the net. Trying to get the insurance goal now for the Leafs. Digging it right in front of Danny. Heavy traffic. Down goes Pasadena. All right. Scoreboard back on. 2:36 remaining officially. What an effort here. Belmont looked hopelessly out of it. And even when the Leafs scored, they didn't give up. Now a chance. Breakaway. Going for the tying score. In on Ruggiero. He shoots. And Billy makes the save. Oh, great save. Rebound. In. Score. 5-5. Do you believe in miracles? My goodness. It looked as though Pasadena had it in the refrigerator, as Belmont, with a superb effort, and even after a great save by Billy, kept the tying score out. Belmont comes back and ties it up. What determination by the kids from Northern California. Oh, my. 5-5, 2:10 to go. What a game. Best game of the tournament. My goodness. What a battle. It looked as though the trophies belonged to Pasadena, but Belmont, as I said, never gives up. What a game. Belmont trying to throw it in. Stolen by Travis. Travis has it in the skates. Keeps it going forward. Beautiful play. Dumps it in. Right in front. Here comes Pasadena. But Danny Nelson doesn't have to make the trip to the bench. Good post check there by Angelo Ruggiero, saving the play. And it's now offside. Oh, boy. 1.5 minutes to go. I think they will play one overtime period. I remember reading. What a contest. 5 apiece. Five-minute overtime. If this game ends in a tie. Boy, this was going to stop your heart. 1 5-minute overtime. And if it still was a tie, I think they go to a shootout. It would be a shame if this game had to be decided on a shootout. I really hate seeing the rules change when it counts for the trophy. Pasadena on the attack. Jimmy Hemming trying to get it along the board. Jimmy, the good big horse out there. Pasadena brings it right to the doorstep of Nelson. Oh, they jam it, and they can't get it in, and Daddy holds it out. You know, I tell you, we have seen the Leafs play. I'm not going to kid you. I'm very fond of Billy Ruggiero. And sitting here with the other goaltender's mother sitting right beside me, as an ex-goalie, my heart goes out to the young goaltenders. I love seeing kids learning how to play hockey, and especially the goaltenders. It's going to be a tough loss for either side, but I'm going to say this while play is even. Both sides have played beautifully. If somebody loses, nothing to be ashamed of. They have given their best out here. A wonderful effort by Belmont, and a great tournament for Pasadena. Here's Sterling trying to throw it up to the side. Andrew Bergen intercepts it. Pasadena tries to keep it in. Pasadena has got to watch Cox now and not let him break away again. Pasadena moves it in front. Pasadena perhaps has more scorers on their forward line. And the girls from the defense can score too. At time, they're tied up, and play is called offside. Hemming goes down. As Hemming and Cox come together. Boy, there's a pair, huh? 55 and 72. We have 38 seconds left to go in regulation time, and the folks here are just going wild. You know, when I see these players on the ice, to me, they are actual regular players. When I see them after the game, they're just adorable youngsters. Look at that deep. Cox tries to move it through. Heavy traffic. Puts a shot on goal. Ruggiero plays it very safe. Gets the stick down. The pads together and puts it to the end board. And play is tied up again. And so the red, white, and blue force a face-off deep in the defensive zone of Pasadena. Billy wants to be like Kirk Broda now, the famed goalie in song and story for the Toronto Maple Leafs. And Daddy Nelson wants to be like Admiral Nelson. On the face-off, Cox tries to work it back to Quash. Cox follows up, shoots. Ruggiero pushes it to the side. What a comeback by Belmont. They have played great, really have. 15 seconds to go in regulation. And it's Belmont attacking. Last second try, they try to work it through. Ruggiero gets it along the boards. This is going to go into overtime. 2-1, and regulation time. A tremendous 5-5 regulation tie draw. A 5-minute overtime. And we'll be back with all the action in just a few moments. Don't you dare go away. I would do that. I'm getting too excited. Thank you, folks. I would. Saying Canada, folks, hold on to lots of the chapeaus. Hold on to your hats. This is going to be dynamite. 5 minutes. I believe it's sudden death. I think it's sudden death. And a tie, and the winner gets the trophy. Will it go back up north to Belmont? Will it stay right here in Pasadena? Pasadena's had a wonderful tournament, and Tommy Stone starts it forward. Belmont, the surprise team, the Cinderella team of the tournament. They were badly beaten the first time they played Pasadena, but boy, they have learned, and that's what this is all about. You lose, sometimes you have to cry before you laugh, you have to lose before you win. Great effort, down the middle, overskated, but Cox keeps the puck, throws it on the net. Ruggiero puts it to the side where Hemming goes after it. Now the scoreboard time is not being shown. I'll have to try to time it myself if I can. We played 45 seconds. The shot deflects. Dangerous play there for the Leafs. That could have hit a stick and gone in. Rangers, New York Rangers, the last time they ever had a chance for a Stanley Cup, lost on a goal by Pete Babando in double overtime in Detroit. Babando was trying to get it off the ice. He just dumped it in and hit a stick and bounced in. He never played another game for Detroit. He won the Stanley Cup for them on a goal that he admits in later years was sheer luck. The Leafs bring it back up the other end and force a face-off. And oh my, I wish the scoreboard clock was working now, so we can tell you how much time is left in overtime. We have never televised a shootout. Billy Ruggiero in the net on this near end is exhorting his teammates on. It looked as though Pasadena had this one wrapped up. Tremendous effort. tell you frankly, we are partisan. We know the Leaf players better. We've come to know and love the Belmont team. We're partisan but not prejudiced. Breakaway. This could be it. Riding in on Ruggiero. He thinks he shoots. Billy. Oh, my. Well, I tell you, the Pasadena fans should be yelling Billy, Billy right now because that one saved the tournament. And he came up big just before the end of regulation to stop one, just before they tied it up. Holy smoke. Billy Cox on the draw. Good. Scoreboard back on. 2:35 to go in overtime. I hope somebody scores. I don't think a shootout is the way to end it. Hemmings headman pass. Right in front. Score! Not in. Not in. Sorry. Saw the sticks go up. Pasadena thought they had it. Let's see. No goal. No goal. And the jubilant red, white, and blue on their bench. I thought it was a score, folks. I am sorry if I misled you. Oh, this game is going to give us heart attacks. Can you believe it? Well, George, you've got a winner in this tape. This may be the best mite game we've ever done. Any place, let alone the State Cup. The sticks went up. The referee seemed to signal goal. He had to come over and tell them no score. And the puck was still in play. Oh, my goodness. Scoreboard off again now. 2.5 to go in this overtime. Tommy Stone. Tommy throws it on Nelson. It's off the end boards. Jimmy Hemming has it. Jimmy looking for someone to pass to. Stone in front of the net. They work it to Stone. Can't get it by Nelson. Ruggiero sends it forward. It goes into the corner. Possession to Belmont. Ruggiero trying to keep him in. Belmont gets it to center. Stone has it again along the boards. 1:07 to go. This overtime just going by like a flash, like a bad dream or a good dream, depending on how you look at it. 1 minute to play in overtime. Tommy along the boards again. Billy Cox steals it, the most dangerous man on the ice. Cox by one, by two. Ruggiero comes back. It's offside. No, it's not. Pardon me. Ruggiero broke up the play. I thought I heard a whistle. Far wing. Here's Sterling, the steady man. Has it in center. Tries to set up a play. 43 seconds to go. Off the end boards. And it goes in back of Danny Nelson. They're using now the penalty clock to show the time, I think. Leafs are down a man. Boy, oh boy, what an ending. 21 seconds to go. Rough time for the Leafs to catch a penalty. Hemming golfs it back up the ice. Angela sends it up forward. Belmont gets possession. 10 seconds. Angela can't get that one started. Nicely covered up as Hemming comes in to stop the play on Belmont. 6 seconds. 5. We're going to have a shootout, folks. Unless Hemming can put this one in. He drives in. He can't get the shot off. 1 second. And it's still tied up after an overtime period. I have never seen a shootout. So this is going to be new to me, new to the folks, most of the folks in the stands. I believe each team will choose 5 skaters and take 5 shots. If it's still tied, they take 5 more. I wonder if you have to choose your shooter, as in soccer, from the people that are on the ice at the end of regulation play. We'll have to see. Let's see. If George could throw the camera over to right under the ice skating center sign, the coaches are conferring. You're looking at Jimmy Hemming going off and discussing how this will be done in regulation time. Oh, my, what a battle. Folks, I'm going to tell you how to get a copy of this tape. I think you're going to want one. Give George Marble a call in San Diego at area code 619-566-9035 or write to him at 8410 Cali Morelos, M-O-R-E-L-O-S, San Diego, California, 92126. Oh, my goodness, as Vince McMahon would say. Here we go, folks. Shootout time. Billy Cox moving on Billy Ruggiero. Penalty shot. Cox comes in. Looks. Shoots. Scores! Billy Cox. Billy Cox puts Belmont ahead in the shootout. That was Michael. Pardon me. Michael. That was Michael. They're going to say Billy, I think, for the decisive moment if they can. Michael Tornaby. Michael Tornabene scores 1-0. Tommy Stone. Tommy the Flying Redhead. Tom Sawyer moving in on Danny Nelson. Penalty shot. Moves in. Looks. Deke shoots. Hits the goalie. Goes. Danny Nelson makes the stop. Going end to end. Shooter now for Belmont. Houston shoots. Billy makes the big save. Oh my. That was number 71. That was Andrew Bergen. So Bergen is stopped. Jimmy Hemming, the big center man, drives in on Nelson. Deke shoots. Nelson stops him. Tornaby's goal looking bigger and bigger. Wow. Shootout time. And Nelson has done a great job on the two high flyers for Pasadena. Third try. In comes Belmont. Deking. Shoots. Scores! Belmont has two. Andrew Quant deked and finally managed to draw it by Billy Ruggiero. And now here's the first young lady we've ever seen take a penalty shot. Can you imagine this? Oh my. This may be too much pressure for these young players, folks. It's almost too much pressure for me. Ruggiero brings it in. Show the boys how to do it. Ruggiero scores. 7-6, 2-1 in the shootout. Belmont in, important fourth try. In on, and a stop by Billy. Now, what happens if they're tied at the end of the shootout? Then they pick more players and keep going. Larry Gilliam was stopped. A 1-goal lead. Here's Little Barton. Here's the crasher. 7 years old, smallest player on the ice. If he scores, it's tied. He moves it in on Danny. Looks, deep, shoots. Danny gives him no room. Good save by Danny Nelson. And now a score by Belmont can cinch it. It is 7-6. Here's the fifth Belmont shooter coming. Tremendous here. Tremendous action. Both goaltenders doing a great job here in a shootout. This is just penalty shot type time. I don't know if Danny has ever faced a penalty shot, or Billy for that matter. And suddenly 5 of them with the trophy on the line. Belmont holds a 1-goal lead. Each side has one shooter to shoot. If Belmont scores this goal, they win it. The best Pasadena can do now is tie it in this first shootout series. From center ice, down comes the Belmont shooter. He moves it on Billy. No score! Billy stops 3 out of 5. And that's a good average on penalty shots. It really is. In the NHL, the shooters make the majority of their shots. Billy Cox is stopped. And it's all up to Travis Cone. Travis, the newest player. Travis, the newest player on the Leafs, is shooting to try to tie the tournament. He's a first grader. Travis moving in on Danny Nelson. Travis looks. Nelson moves. Travis deeks. Nelson makes the save. And Belmont scores a tremendous upset, upsetting the Maple Leafs at home. Look at the celebration. The winning goalie, Danny Nelson. And the Maple Leafs, and I admire them for this. Win or lose, you will never see a difference in these kids. They're good sports. They line up to shake hands And Billy Ruggiero, the first man in line to shake hands. And that is sportsmanship, folks. What a game. Look at Ruggiero and Nelson there, the two little goalies together. That's a sight to warm my heart, quite frankly. Good going, guys, both sides. And you see all the kids there. Angela and Pamela and Barton. Eric Palmer, Travis, and Belmont. What an effort. The Michaels and the Parkers, the Houston boys, and the Andrews and Taylor and Brody. Billy Cox and Nelson. Cox was stopped. It was the other boys who got the goal. Isn't that amazing? Hockey is a game like that. You never know what it's going to take to win or lose it. What a great game here at the Pasadena Ice Skating Center. Johnny Boyle for George Marvel Productions. I've got 5 more games to broadcast yet today. I'm going to lose my voice. That's all for this time. Till next time. Belmont wins the Mite Division and takes the trophy. Well, folks, we are looking at the beautiful trophies. The kids here, both teams just play their hearts out. A marvelous performance by both sides. Both goalies outstanding in the overtime period. Anytime you block 3 out of 5 of a penalty shot, you're doing a great job. And Danny Nelson blocking 4 out of 5. Belmont happy, Pasadena a little let down, but they shouldn't be. They've had a wonderful tournament. They won 4 games out of 5. And let's get a look at some of the kids as they get their trophies.
Place in the Might B division. Number 40, Billy Ruggiero.
Billy! Good job, Billy.
Number 8, Pamela Ruggiero. Number 9, Angela Ruggiero. Number 84, Barton Thrasher. Number 21, Travis Cone.
Travis Cone.
Number 50, Daniel Rasmussen. Number 99, Eric Palmer.
All right, Eric. Good game, Eric.
Number 7, Brian Sterling. Number 4, Tommy Stone. Number 55, Jimmy Hemming.
Good job.
Great job by the Pasadena Leafs here at hosting at their own tournament and putting up a great performance today.
Shutout trophy to number 40, Billy Ruggiero.
Outstanding goalie in the tournament, Billy Ruggiero.
Hat trick, number 4, Tommy Stone.
A flying redhead.
Hat trick, number 55, Jimmy Hemming.
The big hoss, Jimmy Hemming.
Hat trick, number 84, Barton Thrasher.
Crasher, Barton.
Playmaker, number 4, Tommy Stone. Playmaker, number 7, Brian Sterling.
A sterling defenseman.
Playmaker, number 8, Pamela Ruggiero.
Pretty Pamela.
Playmaker, number 21, Travis Cone.
Most improved player on the ice.
Playmaker, number 55, Jimmy Hemming. Okay. And the final playmaker to Pasadena was number 84, Barton Thrasher. Individual awards, Pasadena. There was a tie between the hardest working player on the team. Number 21, Travis Cone.
First year player, Travis.
Okay, and number 7, Brian Sterling.
Well-deserved award for Brian.
Most valuable player, Pasadena Maple Leafs, number 55, Jimmy Hemming. We'd like to award the second place trophy to Pasadena Maple Leafs.
Angela Ruggiero takes the second place trophy.
Now to the first place team. Belmont. Number 71, Andrew Bergen. Number 72, Billy Cox. Number 33, Danny Nelson. Number 13, Andrew Quant. Number 5, Michael Tornaby.
Michael got the first goal in overtime, shootout.
Number 34, Bodie Dressler. Number 14, Larry Gillum. Number 7, Parker Houston. And number 17, Taylor Houston.
The Twin Tower is the Houstons.
Yeah, I only have one hat trick in that too. Anybody got a hat trick? All right.
Set out to number 3, Danny Nelson.
John, get a shutout on the wall.
Now for the divisional individual trophies for position. Best forward. Oh, okay. Sorry. There was a tie between hardest working player for the. You wrote this down. There was a tie between the hardest working player for the Belmont team. Number 33, goalie Danny Nelson. And number 5, Mike Tornaby.
Stay right here, Danny. Right here.
And the team most valuable player for Belmont, number 72, Billy Cox. Now for the divisional awards. Best forward from Belmont, number 72, Billy Cox. Best defenseman from Pasadena, number 9, Angela Ruggiero.
That's got Angela smiling again.
From Belmont, number 40, Danny Nelson. Divisional MVP, most valuable player in the division, to Pasadena, number 4, Tommy Stone.
Beautiful trophy for Tommy.
And that concludes our award ceremony.
Folks, a great award ceremony, a great game. All these kids winners today. Beautifully done here by the Pasadena committee. We've got to rush back now and do the next game.
For the Mike B Division Championship, Belmont.
Come on, guys, give me a cheer. Come on.
Come on.